Hey, my foodie family, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're feeling a bit chilly today because today we're gonna make some curried split pea soup. It'll warm you up, so stop by and have some soup with me. So I've got a stock pot on the stove, and I've added 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I've got a chopped onion in there, and I'm seasoning the onion with some salt and pepper. The goal here is just to get the onion soft. We don't want it to turn brown because we don't want the soup to be brown after. So you can see here they're getting beautifully soft and translucent. And I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic. I guess you could add 2 tablespoons. Depends how garlicky you like it. I'm going to saute the garlic and onion just to get them both soft and fragrant. You'll start to smell it in your kitchen. It'll be a wonderful aroma. I'm adding a tablespoon of curry powder. I'm using mild here, but you can certainly use medium hot, extra hot. But, as you know, I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to spiciness. So I like mild curry because I like to taste the curry. I don't like to have a burnt mouth. But whatever you tolerate in your spice level, you do that and you do you. So we've cooked out the curry mixture for a bit. We want to take the raw taste of the curry out. I'm adding 2 cups of yellow split peas. These do not need to be soaked overnight. I just rinsed them in a colander and picked out the little bits and pieces that weren't any good, and I'm just throwing them in the pot. I'm using some vegetable stock to cover this. You need about 1 liter and a little bit. Depends how big your pot is. Isn't the color beautiful? Curry makes a beautiful yellow tinge to everything you cook. And the taste is fantastic. I mean, you could beef this recipe up a bit and add some potatoes if you wanted as well to make it a bit heartier. I'm adding 3 stalks of baby bok choy that I chopped up. You could also use spinach, you could use kale, you could use whatever greens that you like. I happen to like the bok choy in this because it doesn't have a lot of its own flavor and it'll pick up all the flavor of the curry and the onions and the garlic. We're going to simmer the soup for about 30 to 45 minutes until the split peas start to fall apart. We don't want them chunky in this because we're going to use an immersion blender to smooth this out. So there it is after it's been cooking. The split peas have soaked up a lot of the vegetable stock that was there. And I'm re-seasoning now because after cooking, sometimes some of the pepper and salt kind of dissipate. So you want to make sure that this tastes good. Nothing worse than bland soup, trust me. I'm using an immersion blender to blend the soup. You can do this to whatever texture you prefer. I don't like mine totally smooth. I like to have a little bits and pieces that I can identify in the soup. So you'll see me being kind of gentle with the immersion blender. If you haven't used one in a while like me, you make the mistake of lifting the blender out too far and it sprays all over the place. I had to wash my kitchen from stem to stern and have a bath myself. But you'll learn, you'll never do that again. So after a few minutes, you see that the soup has gotten a really kind of chunky texture. It's blended, but not totally smooth. You can still see bits of the bok choy. You can certainly see bits of the yellow peas, and it looks delicious. It's a hearty soup. So there it is, finished. You could certainly serve this with a dollop of sour cream on top, or creme fraiche, or drizzle a bit of fresh cream. It's absolutely delicious. If you like the recipe, I would love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. The more foodies here, the better. Thanks for stopping by and taking a moment of your day to find out more food that warms your soul. See you next time.